Hello, Princess, and we are back in the dining room. I think I started yesterday in the dining room. That's fine. I want to show you something first. I don't know if it's going to count. Well, let me just show you, and then we'll continue with here. I'm here on the Royal Promenade just before dinner, and I don't know if this is going to count as one of my new things, but this is when they give away the free charm from the shops. I figured this is the cruise to do it with nobody on board. Last time I thought about doing this, the line was wrapped around twice in the atrium, and that was not going to happen. So let me go over there, track down, they're all over, a crewman, and find out how this works. Okay, maybe it's new, maybe it's going to be really boring, but I'm going to find out, and that's the exciting part. That definitely was something new, but it wasn't substantial enough maybe to count as something new. The process was kind of, I don't know, there's so few people on board that there was no commotion. So let me show you what I got. It's it's an FE charm. Don't really know what to do with it. Maybe mommy will like it, I guess. I don't know, but all I did literally was walk over to the shop right here. Oop, right there. I'm gonna do this. Ask about the free charm, and he handed it to me. That was it. It took all of 15 seconds and done. In fact, just chatting about how quick it was took longer than actually getting the charm. Either way, something new. Maybe it'll count, maybe it won't. I don't know, but I've done it. I got my free charm, and that was the exciting part. All right, that means it's time for dinner. So let's head that way. It is dinner time. It's not terribly early or terribly late. It's about 6:15, I think, and I am hungry. You saw all the awesome things from Coco K today. Yeah, definitely worked up an appetite. So here I am, and I don't know, these evening videos might end up just being food reviews, which I'm okay with, because the ship is very quiet. I don't even think there's a show tonight. I'll have to check the schedule, but I don't remember seeing one. I am eating a little bit earlier than normal because I do want to go to evening trivia, which is at 7:30, so I should have plenty of time. And then there's another trivia right after that, so trivia could be my evening, so that's fine because I get to combine my two cruise things, dining rooms or restaurants and trivia back to back. So let's get started here. I already put in an order for one appetizer, and then we'll go from there. This is the beef carpaccio with arugula, parmesan, crispy garlic, and Dijon mustard. I will say the presentations are consistently great, but now we're going to eat it. I like the beef carpaccio. It's good. The beef was good. The arugula was good. The shaved garlic was really good. The parmesan, I don't really remember specifically. The Dijon was weirdly overpowering. So my only thing would be I wish there was actually less of that, but it was a good dish. So now we are moving on to the second appetizer of the evening, something that I'm hoping is really good because it sounds really good. It's something I want to be really good. The pumpkin soup with sour cream and bacon. It sounds, or the description is, it's setting some expectations. But let's see. All right, let's give it a try. I just finished the pumpkin soup, and if this were not a public setting, I would have licked the bowl. Oh my God, that was so good. It's approaching, like it's on its way. It's not there yet. It's not there, but it's approaching Grand Floridian. Wow, okay, the new best thing I've had on this cruise so far. Let me tell you, whoever is in charge of culinary around here, it's very simple. Whoever approved that recipe needs to be put in charge of the whole menu. That will solve all your problems right there. Very, very simple. Just let them handle everything, and it will be incredible. That was so good. It was so good, I'm actually getting upset that it will probably not reappear on the menu, but c'est la vie. Anyway, wow. Okay. My God, that was so good. I just put my order in for the main, and it should be here in a minute, so we'll move on to that. we'll move on to that. We have to move on from that. This is the duck à l'orange with braised cabbage, potato croquettes, and a Cointreau orange sauce. As has been, presentation is fantastic, but we're now going to move on to the real test. Before we continue, and yes, we will continue the duck à l'orange. That is how it is supposed to be. That is the kind of dish and the quality level that I think we expect. It was perfectly prepared. It did not have any weird flavors. It was presented beautifully. It was well prepared, technically correct. The seasoning was mild but evident. The quality of the product itself was really good. And getting good duck is oddly difficult. I don't know. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. So that is now the second best dish I have had on this cruise after the soup. So 2 in a row. So tonight, they are really hitting it out of the park. And I am surprised, actually. So I went ahead and I ordered something else, the beef tenderloin, and gonna give that a try. Well, I'll show it to you first, but I just want to again reiterate, little chapter lingo there, that that plate, the duck à l'orange, is how it is supposed to be. So whoever approved that, if it's not the same person as who approved the pumpkin soup, those two should be deciding everything. That's it. Everything. That'll solve your problems. Okay, so let me show you what I got now. This is the roasted beef tenderloin with asparagus, mashed potatoes, and a morel mushroom sauce. It looks quite nice. I'm repeating myself when I say the presentation has always been spot on. The roasted beef tenderloin. Okay. I'm thinking I'm being played. Something's not right, because the soup, the duck, and the tenderloin have come from a completely different kitchen than pretty much everything else I've gotten. Maybe the breakfast burrito came from the same kitchen also, because they are night and day different. The pumpkin soup, the duck à l'orange, and the beef tenderloin, fantastic. Great dishes. Enjoyed every bite of them. There were, I think I said this before, but there were no weird flavors. They were just really good dishes, prepared very well, seasoned very well. And this meal actually provides the perfect contrast for what I've been saying is there's always been something about things. The carpaccio looked great, but it had a really weird flavor to it, and it was that Dijon mustard sauce. It just overpowered everything. It was like they just poured a jar of mayonnaise on the dish. And that's kind of how other things have been, not mayonnaise, but just in general. But everything after that, totally different. A completely different meal. And it was fantastic. So I will expand my recommendation to say that maybe I think it is one person who's approving those 3 things. Put them in charge, please. Time for dessert, and we are starting with carrot cake. Now, I will open this by saying I said start with carrot cake, so I'm guessing I'm committed to having 2 desserts. All right, fine, I'll see it through. But as for carrot cake, I've had a lot of all over the place carrot cakes, so I don't know what to expect here. It could be great, it could be not so great, it could be weird, which has happened more times than I can remember. But I know you think carrot cake, how difficult could that be to mess up? But there are a surprising number of ways to mess up carrot cake. So this one I might be a little bit more forgiving on. The carrot cake was good. And I mean, it was just good. It was a perfectly fine carrot cake. More importantly, there was nothing wrong with it. It had no weird flavors. It wasn't prepared in some strange, I guess, old-fashioned way like I was talking about yesterday. It was just a good piece of carrot cake. Nothing spectacular. Nothing you would want to not finish, I guess. I will commend them on trying something a little bit different with a lighter icing. Usually carrot cakes, when they have that cream cheese icing, it's very thick and dense and very cream cheesy, which I actually like, but this wasn't bad. It was just a very light cream cheese icing, something I'm not used to, but I think a lot of people might appreciate that. So if you like carrot cake, give it a try. Probably won't rave about it, but it's something you could finish. This is the Grand Marnier souffle. It's corny. A lot of people don't get it, but boy, how we've missed it. I'm taking a quick pre-show break. The juggler comedian is performing tonight because I forgot to talk about the souffle, and it was good. It was good like the carrot cake. A good custard souffle. Now, it's something special about it. This is an old person's dessert, but it was actually prepared really well. So it was just good. Like, it was a good traditional recipe kind of thing. Again, no weird flavors or anything like that. So yeah, it was kind of enjoyable. Well, I wouldn't get it again, but I can see how some people would like that. And yeah, it's good. I'm not upset I ordered it, but I would not get it again. Although it did continue that trend of like no weird flavors. So yeah, something happened, I think, between yesterday and today. Let's see if it continues to tomorrow. You know, with all the nonsense going on, it's good to see that some of the former nonsense is still around. Really? I mean, how hard is this? Well, Princess, that is an empty royal promenade. Given the low attendance on the ship, things closed up early and people head off to bed, which is what I am going to do now after that terrific dinner in the dining room. Finally, I actually get to say that on a Royal Caribbean ship, I know. But that soup, the duck, the tenderloin were all really great. So glad I ordered them, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. I mean that. And even though it's going to be an early night, earlier than we are used to, that's okay, because tomorrow is going to be something hopefully amazing. Hopefully as amazing as Coco Key. And it's something that, well, by this time, I don't think the nitwits at the CDC can do anything about. That's right. We are finally, after a year and a half, going to enjoy a sea day. Oh, yes, that's right. Just a day aboard the ship, enjoying everything the beautiful adventure of the seas and her amazing crew have to offer. I'm very much looking forward to that, which means it's time for me to go to bed a little bit earlier than normal. I know, but that is okay, because that is why I am thankful for my problems.